Glory to Jesus Christ. So you might be familiar with the whole thing with the Orthodox guy debating with Cliffe and Stuart Knechtle on the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. And in that debate, the Orthodox guy, I can't remember his name, really laid out the case for the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist. And Stuart and Cliffe really didn't have a good rebuttal to this, and that thing went viral. Well, Cliffe has been kind of trying to save face on this, and he came later and said that he doesn't give a rip if you believe in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist or not, because there are people starving and people need Jesus, and he's just glad that people are receiving communion. And I get what he's saying. I do get what he's trying to say there, where he's coming from, but here's the problem with it. It is extremely important to understand the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist, because the Bible specifically tells us that. John 6, Jesus said that his flesh is true food, his blood is true drink. At the Last Supper, he said, "This is my body, this is my blood." He made it very clear. And then we get to, I believe it was 1 Corinthians 11:29. It says that if you eat and drink the body and blood without discerning the body and blood, you're drinking judgment upon yourself. There were issues in the Bible where people were receiving this without doing it properly, without doing it in a state of grace, without discerning the body and the blood, and it was actually harming them. So the Bible tells us, discern the body and blood of Christ when you receive. But Cliffe is telling us that he doesn't care if you believe the real presence or not. He's just glad you're receiving it. The Bible makes it very clear you have to understand what it is and approach it properly and know what's going on, or it could be damaging to you.